Right folks, we're back out. So that's lockdown starting to kind of ease off. It's going a wee bit breezy up here. I've not got my dead cat on just now, so I hope you can hear this, but we're back out. So, my way up the hills, decided first camp, now that it's kind of relaxed a wee bit, I'm going to head up my kind of local hills, but I'm going to head to my wee Bushcraft camp, plan doing a wee bit of work to that. So stay tuned because I'll be cooking tonight, a wee bit of drinking. Well, just stay tuned because it's going to be good. Back out at last. Woohoo! Right, we're here. So, at last. Oh, it's so good to be out. It's so good to be out. So I'm looking forward to this. Looks like everybody else will be starting to get out as well. So tonight, I've got my Osprey 105 rucksack. It's packed to the gunnels. I've got the Lawson hammock, Lawson under blanket. Don't know, you'll see as the night goes on. But right now I'm gonna get set up. I'll probably stick my hammock up first, just get that done, get it done and dusted. Then I'll maybe sit down and have a wee cider, prep some firewood. I'm also gonna, I might see if I can prep some more of this shelter. So I'm gonna try and do like a kind of lean-to shelter along the top of this log, well behind this log. Or I was thinking, do I make it over the top where this raised bed is? Well, we'll wait and see, but stay tuned because the night's yet young. We're out! Boom. Right, that's it up. So this is the Lawson hammock. So you can use this actually, I've had this out before, you've maybe seen videos of me using this before, so you can use it as a bivvy as well. But I must admit, focus, I prefer using it as a hammock. But it really is a great hammock and so simple to put up. It's up in no time. So I've got that set up, I'm going to chuck my bag in it. Oh, in fact I've still put the under blanket on it. Under blanket's slightly different from other blankets, other under blankets that you see, where it all just kind of clips onto the bottom of it. But I'll give you a wee look at that once I've put it on. Right, under blanket on. So it just kind of clips into the four corners. Basically just hangs underneath it. It's a very, very comfy hammock, isn't this? Lots of room in it. I've started dragging some logs over, so I've made a start. But I think that's as far as I'm going to get. I'm just going to chop some firewood up, get a fire on, and crack open a cider. Why not? So I've gathered a wee bit of firewood. I'll maybe get some more later on. But right now, I think I'm just going to crack open a cider. You know what I mean? We're out. My hammock's up. I don't really need a shelter tonight. I don't think. Well, I'm hoping it's not going to rain. If it does, it does. I'll get that wee kind of mini shelter down at the far corner there that I can jump into, or I could just jump into my hammock or just sit underneath it. But right now I think you know what time it is. It's cider time. Right, cider wise, get the usual Henry Weston's, lovely stuff. So cheers folks, it's good to be out again. Oh yes. It's nice and chilled as well, lovely stuff. So it's about, I don't know, about 4 o'clock now. I'll get another couple of hours of daylight before it gets dark, but as long as I've got the wood prepped, I'll get, what am I cooking? Oh, what am I cooking? What have I got tonight? Some fried rice, I've got some couple of chicken breasts, I've got this Brazilian marinade. I've made kebabs with this before and it's really nice, got a wee bit of a kick to it, but really tasty. I've got some chocolate digestives, and these are different ones. So folk have been telling me about all these different types of chocolate digestives, so I'll wait till later on. You need to stay tuned to find out what kind they are. But you know I like a chocolate digestive, but there's all sorts of different ones now. I'll keep that for later on when I have a brew. Right now, let's say, I'm just going to sit back and chillax. It's not even dark yet, but I don't know, just because I'm here, because I'm out, let's get the fire on. Why not, eh? You know it has to be done. Ah, perfect. Fire on. So that'll soon have a good hearth in it. Maybe do a bit of cooking shortly. But brilliant. Out in the woods. Right, I'm getting hungry already. So, what we got? Nice and simple tonight. I've got a packet of Swartz Grill Mates Brazilian barbecue marinade mix. Right, I've got that. A packet of golden vegetable rice for Uncle Ben. Good old Uncle Ben. And 2 chicken breasts. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the chicken breasts up first. I'll cook the chicken off first and I'll put the light rice in last. But what I'll do is I'll cut the chicken up and then I'll marinate it in this wee bag with the, well, I'll maybe not put it on quite right now, but what I'll do is I'll put the marinade mix in with the chicken. I need to chop it up first, so I'm going to chop it up, chuck it in the bag, maybe leave it for an hour or something, let it infuse with the flavours. And then we'll start cooking. Stay tuned. Right, I've chopped the chicken up. Thought I had 2 chicken breasts, I've only got 1. Hope I don't starve tonight. Right, then I've just poured the marinade into the bag with the chopped chicken. Give that a wee mix round about. I'm going to just let that sit for an hour or something. If I can last that long, and then I'll start cooking. Don't go away. Oh, this is great. I just love being out. It's just so good to get an actual, just a change of scenery. It's priceless, isn't it? Absolutely priceless. So fire's going, hammock up, cider in the hand, soon be cooking. Life's good. Stay tuned. Going a treat, going an absolute treat. So I reckon we'll start cooking shortly. Right, it's getting on. Lights start to fade. It's time to start cooking. So I've got the TF grill with me tonight. I'm going to whack the chicken in first. Stick a wee bit of oil in. Cook the chicken down, then get the rice on. Then we'll be good to go. It'll be eating time. Stay tuned. That should hopefully be heated up. Ready for the sizzle? So Brazilian, marinated Brazilian chicken. I'll cook that off first and then I'll chuck the rice in. Chicken's looking good. Let's stick the rice in. Oh, I tell you, this is going to taste so good. I'm starving now, so I'm ready for this. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Right, what do you think? Oh yes, that looks good to me. Oh, look at that. Nom nom nom. Right, time for some food. Eating time. So, Brazilian chicken, fried rice. Eeny meeny miny mo, spork or spoon or oh, that's superb, superb. Oh, talked about. So I'm going to scoff this. And that cheeky bottle of wine. Got quite a nice wine tonight. Had a couple of folk recommend this. And then when I was in the shop, funnily enough, the guy in the shop recommended this. So I've not had this one before, so I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm going to scoff this first, then I'll tuck into the wine. Obviously we'll have the brews to come later on. what did I have? What's it called? Aye, the chocolate biscuits. That's terrible. Chocolate digestives. Aye, but not just any chocolate digestives. Oh, I'm looking forward to that as well. But right now I'm going to eat this. Jobs are good. So, all gone. That was lovely. Enjoyed that. So, next up, let's talk about this wine. So, this is it. It's called Diablo for the Mall Valley. A dark red. So, I'm going to crack this open, see what it's like. Like I say, I've been recommended this by a few folk, so let's crack it open. Typical. Never forgot it. But what did I not realise? It's a cork. So I've got a clipper with me, so I'm going to have to get my maul out and the old trick of shoving the cork into the bottle. So I'm just going to clean this off first, and then what we'll do, I'll use that to shove down into the bottle. So we'll get this cracked open. So only I could do it, couldn't I? But it's not my cutlery I'm forgetting. But I'm sure this will work fine. Right, get the cork out of that, I'm sure. Jobs are good in. Right, let's see what it's like. I'll get that, maybe I'll chuck that in the fire. Taste test time. So, Diablo, bottoms up. Very nice indeed. I like that actually. Well, I'm going to stick it. I'm going to get stuck into this. I can just feel a wee bit of rain coming down, so I'm going to get my waterproofs on and I'll just sit and enjoy the fire. Whether it rains or not, it's only a bit of rain. And we're out! Right, that's the rain coming on. But, like I said, it's only rain. So fire's going a treat. Bottle of wine cracked open. It's all good. It's just so good to be it. I know I keep saying it, but it's absolutely brilliant. See, to finally get a bit of freedom. Oh, it's an absolute joy. An absolute joy. I've got plenty of firewood, so I'll have that fire going for a good few hours yet. Get a brew later. But right now, I'm just going to sit back, enjoy the fire, chill out. That's what it's all about. If anybody doesn't get out and do this, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing. Gonna make it off there. It was sunny the day, it's a wee bit of rain earlier, now it's hailstones. It's all good. Right folks, about 10:30, we're still going strong. Fire's going a treat, wine's going down a treat. Out in the great outdoors, this is what it's all about. So I'm counting down the days now West Highland Way. So West Highland Way, it's on the cards. Going with the Densom Ranger, Kenny Keep Fit, Bugsy, Johnny Explores Scotland, Kevin raving about Scotland. I think who's joining us later on. I think we're going to do the first kind of stretch ourselves. Then we're meeting up with Eddie, Scott's Wild Camper. I don't know, maybe the second or third day. Julie Sinclair, Scottish Wanderer might be coming as well. The Scottish Wanderer, Big Stu. Big Stu's back out, yeah! So, that should be a brilliant trip. I really am. I'm really looking forward to this. See, just to catch up with a few folk, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Social distancing, remember. What we'll do is, I think by that point, I think I can't mind about the groups you can kind of mingle with. But we'll adhere to the rules. At the end of the day, we're getting out in the middle of nowhere. So it's just going to be brilliant. I just cannot wait to do it. Hopefully I manage the 95 miles. Yeah. Look if I walk to the shop. But I'll be fine. We'll manage it. I'll soldier on. I'm determined I'm going to do it. So it's going to happen. Whether it takes me 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days. I've basically got about 9 days off, so. From what the Densom Ranger says, it's going to be a holiday. Well, a holiday to the Densom Rangers walking 15 mile a day. So, I'm sure we'll manage it. 15 mile, a wee break in between for a wee cup of tea or a wee brew. I'm quite sure I'll manage it. So, comments below. Do you think I'll do it? Do you think I'll manage it? I reckon I will. I reckon I'll manage it, no bother. Well, I'm saying that just now. But, I just thought, there's no words to say it, but see, just even been out tonight, it's just a change of scenery. I know I've said it before, but it really is. It's just so good. See, been out, just getting a bit of fresh air. Oh, it's good for the soul. Good for the soul, folks. So, get yourselves out there. Get out, get into the fresh air. But there really is, there's nothing better than this. Some folk like playing golf, some folk like going to the pub. Folk like to do what they want to do, but for me, I just love doing this. It is amazing. I just love it. I love it. But let's say I'm looking forward to the West Highland Way. It should be a brilliant trip. That's tonight. I can't tell a lie, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I'm just enjoying being out. The wine's going down a treat. Maybe I don't know. There's about a third of a bottle left. So once I finish this, I'll get a brew on and I'll get these chocolate digestives opened. So I bet you're all dying to know what type of chocolate digestives. What type of chocolate digestives I've got tonight. Well, we just have to wait and see. Oh, it's chips. No, I've no chips tonight. That'll be a future video. I quite fancy doing I've got this curry mix. Maybe do chips and curry one night. So that's maybe a future video. And now that I've started to build a kind of wee bushcraft camp, I'll probably come back here more often. Not any time, because obviously once lockdown's by I'll be going further afield, but this is kind of reasonably local to where I am, so, but it's still up the hills, still out in the middle of nowhere, nobody about. So, stay tuned, because the night's still young. Well, I'm saying young, probably, but I'll be honest, it's about 11 o'clock, but still out, still up, still drinking wine, still got the fire on, still got a brew to go, it's all good. So what's everybody else's plans? Comment below. What's going to be your first trip? What's going to be your first trip out? Right. Most of the folk that must watch this channel, they're all fellow wild campers, right? So comment below. What's your first trip? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go when lockdown's by? Right. But the big one for me is the West Island Way, which I've mentioned already. Right, but there's obviously a lot of folk. There's a lot of folk out there. A lot of folk watch this channel, watch other channels as well. But it'd be interesting to hear. Comment below. Where is your first? Where's your first trip planned for? I've talked to a couple of folk already that are also doing the West Island Way. Right, but there's a million places to go, isn't there? See, once lockdown's by, it's going to be hard to actually find a spot or find somewhere that's actually kind of quiet. But saying that, I know plenty of secret spots. You know all about the secret spots, right? But it's good having a secret spot. Right, you get a lot of folk asking you, well, where's that? Right, I used to tell people where it was, but see now, I don't. Right? And maybe, I don't know, some folk might not agree with that, but it gets to the point, just with especially the leave no trace ethos. See now, there's so many folk, there's so many places you go to now that there's rubbish left, there's broken bottles, there's fire pits, there's burnt duvets, left chairs, tents, you name it. That really does, it gets my wick. Right? At the end of the day, even where I'm just now, nobody else will come here because nobody else knows where this is. And I'll keep it that way. And I make sure when I leave in the morning, I tidy it up. I make sure there's no rubbish, there's no broken glass, there's no bottles, there's nothing. I'll take my empty bottles with me. Already get my cider bottle in my bag. Once I finish this will go in my bag. So, can't stress enough, folks. If you're out wild camping, if you can carry it in, you can carry it out. Right? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's 10 times lighter, so there's no excuse. Take it with you. Don't leave all your rubbish. Don't leave all your rubbish lying about, because there's nothing worse when you turn up somewhere and there's rubbish lying. Right? And a lot of folk will agree with that, right? Because at the end of the day, there's nothing worse. I hate turning up somewhere and there's rubbish lying. Right? I want to come out into the great outdoors and enjoy it, and enjoy the serenity, the tranquility, the peace and quiet, no rubbish, no music, no reception, just enjoying being out in nature. It's just something about it. I know I keep saying it, but it's good for the soul. Right? I really am. I know, and again, I know I'm repeating myself, right, but just sleeping out the night, it's just been somewhat different. It's just amazing. It really is. It's just, there's no words to explain it. There isn't. Obviously, the wine's having a wee effect now, right? But at the end of the day, still good. Although I've still to climb into that hammock, but I'll be fine. Once I'm in my sleeping bag, cashed out for the night, we cook with gas. Whereas West Island Way, I'm taking a tent. West Island Way, I'm going to take my Z-Pax duplex, so that's a kind of carbon fibre tent. Right, never in a month of Sundays would I be able to afford to buy one of these things. I don't know, they're about £500-600. Might even be more than that, it was in dollars. But the company, Z-Pax, sent me this tent, but I'm not joking, it weighs 539 grams, right? And it's a 2-man tent, so ideal, plenty of space in it. But I'm not joking, you wouldn't even know you were carrying it, which is great because I'm terrible. I don't know about anybody else, right? But I'm terrible for sticking way too much in my rucksack. See stuff that you're never ever going to use. So I've got a different rucksack with me tonight. I've got the 105 with me tonight, the Osprey. But I've got an Osprey, I bought myself an Osprey 58. So I've managed to get it down to the bare minimum. Sleeping bag, tent, stove, a couple of cooking things, a frying, a wee Alpine MSR frying pan. Obviously, change our clothes. It's going to be a few days. We're going to be out on the trail. Don't know, socks, pants, t-shirts. But I've got it down to a bare minimum. I'm still to actually weigh, but it actually weighs, but it's still half the weight of what I've actually got in my bag tonight. And we'll just go with the flow. Be good. It really will be good. So that'll be we'll get some good footage of that. See, especially because there's going to be a crowd here. It'll be good to kind of catch up with folk, like I said before. It'll just be good to get out and just. It really will, but it'll be amazing. I cannot wait to do it. I've got a couple of kind of freeze-dried meals as well. Obviously, I think there's, well, from what I've heard, there's bits in the way that you can stop and that. So I've got so many freeze-dried meals. Obviously, doing again, I'm gonna have to stop somewhere and buy a packet of bacon. You know what it's like, or some square sausage. I know it's just a Scottish thing, right? But you can't beat square sausage, can you? Or bacon, or eggs, or any kind of fry-up food. Can't beat a fry-up, can you? I love a fry-up. Don't know about anybody else. Comment below if you like a fry-up. I'm sure everybody does. Everybody loves a fry-up, don't they? There's a lot of kind of health conscious folk out there, but I can't tell a lie. I do like a good roll with bacon, fruit pudding, square sausage, eggs, black pudding, fried tomato, fried potato. Oh, the list could go on. You can stick all sorts in a fry-up, can't you? So I'm quite sure there'll be a couple of mornings with a couple of burnt bacon rolls and things like that. But I'm trying to go as light as possible. So, fingers crossed. I've still to weigh my pack, but I know even if you're lifting it compared to the pack I've got tonight, it's definitely nowhere near the same weight that I normally take. So, 95 miles, I need to get it to as light as I can possibly get it, but still have the essentials. So that's how it is. Right folks, it's that time of the night. Wine's finished, so it's time for, you know what time it is, it's time for a brew. So I've got the water, can of gas, just my wee, I can't remember what you call it. It's just a wee Chinese stove I've got tonight. Right, so what we'll do is try and find a lighter. Right, I've got a lighter. Right, I'm going to boil some water up. Like that at the top, and then what we'll do is we'll get the biscuits to go fully. So, what have we got? Right. Oh, I actually thought these were digestives, right? But I've just noticed they're hobnobs. hobnobs, right? Not just any hobnobs. Chocolate brownie hobnobs. Oh, can't beat that, can you? Oh, right, so we'll boil that water up. We'll have a chock-a-mocha coffee. Dip. Probably the full pack of these chocolate brownie hobnobs. I have had a few folk comment, so talking about digestive, I've had a few folk comment on the hobnobs. So hobnobs tonight, chocolate brownie hobnobs. Oh, I look forward to seeing about these. So that's the water on, bring you back, so you can get the coffee ready. Get the chocolate hobnobs, chocolate brownie hobnobs. Right, roll and boil, good to go. Right, let's get a brew and go. I don't know about anybody else, but I could use a spoon. I reckon. Oh, look at that. Looks immense, doesn't it? So, chock-a-mocha. Lovely. Right, chock-a-mocha time. Chock-a-mocha and chocolate brownie hobnobs. What more could you ask for, eh? And as always, you've got to dunk them, don't you? Oh, oh, immense. You've got to love McVitie's, don't you? McVitie's. It's like who's the guy that makes exceedingly good cakes? Mr. Kipling. McVitie's. They make exceedingly good chocolate biscuits. What I like to do is snap them in half. Whether it's a digestive or a hobnob, snap them in half, full biscuit, dip it in your brew for about 5 seconds, just long enough that it doesn't fall off into your cup. And then basically it just melts in your mouth. Paradise. Oh, you cannot beat this, can you? You just can't beat it. So I'm going to demolish these, I don't know, maybe midnight, 12:30. Who knows? I don't even know what time it is. It doesn't matter, does it? Time doesn't matter. So when you're out wild camping, time's just... doesn't matter. Look. Cheers. I can't tell a lie, that's roasting. But, just immense. So I demolished 5 of them there. I think what I'll do is just get a packet Makes me just demolish the whole lot. So just what I'll do is I'll work my way through them all. Once I've eaten these, I'll get ready and I'll try and climb into the hammock. Can't it no bother. I do love a brew, as you'll know. I do love a brew, a chocolate biscuit. What more can I say? I've just enough firewood tonight. Had a fair pile of firewood, but just enough to keep that fire going all night. Just enough to, before I jump into my hammock. It's just been great. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I've actually just totally lost track of time. That's what I love about doing this. So it could be 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, any time at all in the night. It doesn't matter, does it? Because you're out doing this, you're out enjoying it. It's memories. That's the way I look at it, it's memories. Right? At the end of the day, most folk just do the same old mundane thing, day in, day out, don't they? Sit and watch mundane telly. They're just kind of brainwashed. Whereas, I don't know, but the day you die, I just think, I went and did that, went out into the great outdoors. I didn't do the same thing that everybody else is doing. Excuse me. Playing golf, going to the pub, watching TV. You can actually say that you've actually been out and done this. Anyway, it's that time of night, I'm just dribbling on. So I'm going to drink this coffee. After that, I'm probably going to climb into the hammock. So, not long to go. Climb into the hammock, bring you back in the morning. But I'm going to drink this coffee just now. I'll bring you back once again into the hammock. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I make it into the hammock. But I will. It's all tickety boo. So, stay tuned. Right, that's us in. So, we're in the hammock. In my sleeping bag. The sleeping bag I'm in tonight, I'm in the Leviathan 900. We'll try and get that light this situation. tremendous. Right, in a Leviathan 900 Lawson hammock. Brilliant night. Great to be out again. I'll bring you back in the morning, folks. Good night. Up in the morning. Oh, right, I'm gonna get up. I know. It's another day. Well, we're up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the hammock down. Then I think I'll make myself a wee coffee. Just to start the day off. Oh yes. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Looks like blue skies and sunshine.